up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm basically going to be showing you different ways that you can edit your Instagram photos or edit photos in general to make them look more enhanced, more defined, more clear, more bright. Just little secrets that I have which I've used for years and years and years, and over in the past year have I started to delve more into the idea of photography and editing and all that ever since I pretty much just started this channel. And it's got to the point now where I've got friends that send me photos that I edit for them, so I just thought I'd create a little video and just summarise and give some tips and tricks on how to create an Instagrammable photo. So there's 3 apps that I use religiously: Lightroom, Facetune and Afterlight. Afterlight is not my main one, but it's the one that I definitely go to every now and then. Facetune's obviously a very controversial app. There's lots of famous people that use it, such as James Charles and Nikita Dragon, and I know probably a lot more than we actually are aware of. It's known as the morphing app, and you can just edit people's faces, bigger, smaller, waist bigger and smaller, big booty, add more enhancement on the eyes and the tones and the textures and all of that. So it is a great app for that. I don't use it for that, I just use it for other things which I will demonstrate and show you. So let's just get straight onto it.
12 seconds later.
Let me take a selfie. So the photo I'm going to begin with is this photo. It's my most recently uploaded Instagram photo, so make sure to go check out my Instagram and give me a follow. So as you can see, it's a very clear, bright photo. Blues are very prominent. I look tan, you can actually see my face. And then this is actually what I looked like previously. As you can see, I'm very shadowed out, I'm very dark, you can't really see my face, can't really see much of my body because it's just loads of shadows. So I actually have a cheat method which I've used for probably over a year or so now, and it's a type of filter, but it's actually a preset that they have on the Lightroom app. You can literally get them on Etsy, or people have their own websites. If you type them in on Google, hundreds and hundreds of thousands will come up. Etsy's where I've got all of mine. They're actually really good quality. So these are all the presets that I have. I've got several, they're all different ones, as you can see. Some only minor improvements or some minor alterations, but some a bit more vibrant and a bit more clearer. So they I all got from Etsy. I think they cost me a few dollars for each pack. Most of them will come in a pack of 4 or 5, so your photos can all correlate together and coincide with one another in the way that they look. So the preset that I'm going to be using is actually Cali Pink Vibrant. As you can see here, it's maybe even more shadowed, so you literally can't see my face at all now. And all I literally do to sort this out is I just take the contrast down. I take the highlights all the way to the bottom, the shadows all the way to the top, the whites all the way to the bottom, and the blacks all the way to the top. And as you can see there, my skin and body is now so much more clearer, and if I just brighten up the exposure just that extra bit more, then you can see me even more clearer and even more defined than I originally was. So as you can see, I'm here all clear now. Then you can go onto the colour, and you can up the vibrance, up the saturation, change the tint that you want. Obviously I don't want to be orange or incredibly saturated, so I tend to leave those two. I'll alter them a little bit, but not to an extortionate amount. And then my favourite bit of this is the mixed bit, as you can see here. So it picks out each individual colour in the photo, and you can alternate each individual colour to how you want it to be. So for here, for example, orange is going to be my skin tone. I can make that so super bright and super orange and make myself look like an Oompa Loompa, or I can just completely black and white myself. So I want to be obviously tanned, and I want to be colourful, and in the blues I can obviously enhance that more as well. And that's basically how I did my photo. And as you can see, the contrast between the first and the last one is pretty madly different. So here's a photo of me and 3 of my best friends from uni. I've already pre-edited the photo, as you can see, just edited it a bit. And the thing that I love the most about this Adobe Lightroom is that you can select certain things. So as you can see here, I've selected Becca's dress, and I can literally go on Vibrant and go and heighten up the saturation, literally edit certain different things in the photo that I want. So say I've highlighted Becca's dress and then I want to say do my jumpsuit. So I literally highlight that. And you don't even really need to be specific either, just like highlight the rough areas. And then I want it to be more blue, so I literally just darken down the blue. And then now you can just see how vibrant, more enhanced. And you can also then obviously just like select the background. And this also transitions nicely into the other app that I'll go and use, which is Facetune. So you could literally just put that black and white if you wanted to, but it just gives you a vague idea of all the power that you have on this app and how much you can actually do. And then we'll go on to Facetune, where I'll show you what else you can do, and this is what I love about Facetune too. This photo, which is the one that I've just had, it's got loads of different settings on the bottom. The reshape, as we all know, is the one that can make you look really good. What I'm doing is going on to the defocus setting, and you can basically, if you want to highlight a specific part of a photo, then I use this defocus section. So obviously this is a very busy photo, there's lots of things going on, there's lots of people in the background, and if I just want to take that focus away from everything else in the photo and just focus it on me and my friends, then I can literally defocus everything around, so it's just me and my favourite people as the main focus in the photo. And as you can see there, especially with the difference that you can see of the before and after, how much more highlighted we are. And then from here you can go back onto the main settings. As well as this, you can also do a blur, so it's not as subtle as defocus, it literally just cuts the whole thing out. It's more completely wiped out now, like that. There is no chance that you can really get an understanding with what is happening. Just do the same thing. So obviously that gives it even more of a standout photo and look. I've used it for a few thumbnails as well, especially like certain ones where I wanted to black out my background, so maybe I'll do it on this thumbnail just to highlight it even more. You can obviously all do red eye tones, where you can pick certain tones on say the photo and then draw it somewhere else. Pretty self-explanatory, that one. Patch, so you can pick certain things. I don't know, what do I want to pick? So I want to pick this button and I want to cover it and make it look like there's nothing there. So I could literally just do that, and then that button's pretty much gone, as you can see. And then yeah, what else? Whiten, so just whiten specific things more stand out. So I've just whitened the background and then whitening all those buildings. I do this a few times if the photo's not as clear, or I want more of a white background if I've not got the white emphasised enough in my photo, because obviously that's the theme that I'm kind of going with at the moment. So that's Facetune. And then the last app that I use is called Afterlight. So I'll just go on to this one. Also, I'll just choose this landscape photo. Afterlight itself also has certain like filters that you can use as well. So on a few of my photos I put like a dust effect, so you can put like overlays onto the photo, which I think is really cool. Just like the different dust and the different overlays that you can put in it, just so it gives that like old vintage kind of feel effect. You can also put lights on it. And then lastly, a double exposure. So say you want to add a photo, so I want to add say this photo of me in the beach, and I can just put it there like that and overlay me. You can see it there, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. I hope this was a really informative video, and I hope you now are able to edit photos as quick. And I can promise you that even if you do have to pay for these apps and you do want to pay a couple presets, they are worth it, especially if you get bundle packs that cost a few dollars. Like, it just makes editing so much faster and so much easier. And if my friends watching this, if you want me to edit your photos, I enjoy doing it, so send me them over. And those that already do send me their photos, keep sending me them, because I enjoy seeing your photos and seeing the differences between before and afters, and I feel proud and happy when I see them being posted and that they're actually like liked and appreciated. So yeah, after about 400 attempts of me trying to film this video with my screen recordings failing, I finally finished. So thank you so much for watching. As I said, I hope this video was informative. Make sure to check out my other videos. Subscribe to me, because I'm going to be posting videos every week, if not maybe more than once a week. Thank you so much for watching, as I said, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!